watching the ASP Productions on YouTube.
What was it, the other one I was thinking of? I was thinking of a PBY. I don't know if they have.
We have one assembled on restoration. They got off of the museum.
It's stuck. This was the one.
C-47. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, this airplane was manufactured early 1944, flew directly to Europe where it was used in England initially. It flew various missions. It flew in the Berlin airlift, flew with the Israeli Air Force, and eventually made its way back down to the U.S. It's now owned by the American Air Power Museum.
Oh, nice. Was this used during the invasion of Normandy?
We suspect that it was, but we have no definitive proof. But the airplane was in Europe, and we assume that at the time they were throwing all the airplanes in the air that were available. for paratroopers, and very likely was used, but we have no proof of that.
Can you show me the cockpit?
I can show you as far as the door.
Okay. Can you tell me who sits where and what they do?
Jim Bosell is our chief pilot. He sits in the left seat all the way in the front. He's the chief pilot of the American Air Power Museum. He has a long history in flight and aviation, and currently he flies all the different types of aircraft being flown at the museum. This is in Farmingdale, Long Island, New York.
Who sits here over on the left?
This would be a navigator station, and the charts that you see on the table are actual aircraft charts that are used. This is radio equipment on the right-hand side.
And this is where the radio operator would sit?
This is where the operator would sit if the chair were still there, but it's been removed. The seat has been removed.
So for a C-47 crew, that would be 4 people?
Initially it could have been 4 people, more likely 3 people, but 2 is all it takes to fly this airplane now.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to go in here.
This is the parachute drop line. This is the line that the paratroopers would clip on as they went down to the doorway for their jumps. This airplane would hold approximately 28 fully equipped paratroopers with a jump master. The jump master would remain in the rear of the aircraft. He would help he would double check the straps and the assemblies and the parachute to make sure that everything is installed properly. When it was time to jump, the red light would change to green, and away they would go.
Nice. Now, what's this over here?
This is an emergency exit window. The window does open up like this, and this is an aid to keep the window open.
Okay.
It gets very hot inside the airplane on a hot day. The sun is beating down on an aluminum skin, and the hot air has no place to go except to build up. So we usually open up the windows, but it's also an emergency egress.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.